Welcome to the Israeli Museum. Look at Herodium, a fortress of King Herod, and look at the tomb that used to be there. You will see it soon. Let's build it together. It took us years to look for is the mausoleum, but we know that he died in Jericho, and he ordered before that to destroy one of his fortresses to build a new one instead of it. He demolished it and turned it into a mausoleum, and you can see the tomb that he actually built on the upper part, actually on the way to the upper part of it. We looked for his tombstone for so many years, but we didn't know that it's going to be right there. And guess what? I think it was in 2010 we found 3 tombstones. One of them was more beautiful than the other, and this is what we believe is tombstone. And what you can see here is part of the mausoleum. You can see the roof there, you can see the vases that was there as well. Now, we didn't find any description that say, this is mine, I'm King Herod. But everyone knew that the mausoleum is King Herod's mausoleum, then why should he write his name on it? Then, true or not, some still believe that they didn't find the real tomb. I'm almost sure that they did. Herodium is such an amazing place to visit, and let's see a few more things from it. The first one is the Roman bath. I don't know if you've been in the desert, it's hot all here, but what you can see here is the floor with made of mosaic with beautiful stones. And look at the colors. That looks exactly like the last fashion of Pompeii. If you've been at Masada, you could see that as well. Now this is the hot tub, but something great happened. I mean, he built it originally for his mother. But then he came and he said, I want that fortress to be my mausoleum. Then I want you to destroy everything. Oh, what? Then let's try to look for it. Here it is. This is how he actually destroyed. He kept the palace here, and then he destroyed everything that was there. He covered it and cut it. Then in that case, one of the places that he actually destroyed, but because it was the inner part, he actually left or survived, was the royal room. This is the royal room, and because he actually covered it, he cut part of it, but the inner part actually survived, together with that small theater, like a private theater. Around 40 BC, around 15 BC, a very important friend, Agrippa, which is the most important Roman figure who actually visited King Herod. He was very close to the royal, to Augustus. He came to visit him, and King Herod wanted to impress him. The only problem is that it is time to have figures. This wasn't part of the Jewish way, and we know that he was a Jew. Then in that case, he took the royal room. He actually covered it with different frescoes. For example, here, because of the sun, all right, because of the glass it's difficult to see. It's not like a window with a view, because you can see the upper part. It looks like it was a picture of a room, of a window with a view, but you can already see there's a boat there, and even a temple or something like that, which wasn't part of the Jewish tradition. But the most important one is the naval battle, which is right here, which we believe that it's described the Autumn War, and that's where Augustus won the war and became the Caesar. Must tell you about it. Augustus wasn't King Herod's friend. He actually was the friend of the enemy of Augustus, Antonius. And when Augustus won, King Herod came to Augustus and said, if you want to cut my head, you can do that because I betrayed you. But I promise, if not, I promise to be your most loyal puppet king in a way. And it became to be like that. Caesarea, he was built a Caesarea for it. And Agrippa, when he came and saw that battle of which was so important for his Caesar, I'm sure he went back to Augustus and said, he's so loyal to you. Then you can see the colors of it. Look at that painting ball. Magnificent, isn't it? On my YouTube channel, you can find few videos of Herodium by his name. Amazing, isn't it? And that was 7 minutes of King Herod here. But King Herod did so many other things. And you know what? Let me show it to you a few more things. Remember the model of the city that I took of the temple? He built it. And like one of the columns, there's so many columns here, the capitals, can you see it? This is one of them. And it was covered with gold. Then you can imagine how big it was. Then if you want to see more of my videos, be my guest, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you want to support my channel because of the war, you are the only income of mine, then I will be more than happy if you will see the like button. Next to there's a shape of a heart button. It's called Super Thanks. You can actually support me via YouTube, but at the description, the text beneath it, you will find more information about the Herodium, and you will find 2 more links of Buy Me a Coffee and PayPal, and you can do that through that as well, from them as well. Thank you very much for being with me. Bye bye.